You're the guy I have to pick up, right? It's getting pretty dark, so the earlier we get in, the better, alright? You can sit in the front with me if you want.
Well, I guess we're right into things. Hello, everyone. My name is Slumfer, and welcome back to Scary Horror Games number 3.
Do you fish? No? Yeah? You're giving me nothing to work with here, just so you know.
Yeah. So this is The Driver, a horror game.
Hey,
apparently.
If you're thirsty, there's some water here. I didn't put anything in it, don't worry. It's got the plastic thing on it, so it's safe. It's just water. It's just water.
I don't like this. I don't like how he keeps smacking his lips.
Man, don't you just hate it when women, sorry. Actually, never mind. I'm just not gonna say that.
Yeah, I mean that's just basically most people on the internet. Most people on the internet. That's gamers. You know, don't you just hate it when women?
Hey, do you watch South Park?
Yeah.
I saw this episode where Cartman, he's like, yeah, and then it was pretty
I
funny.
hate this.
It was pretty funny.
This is just, I don't even know if I can call this a horror game. This is just cringe. It was in the horror tab though. This is gonna do what I do in most car rides. I'm just gonna look out the window.
I'm half asleep over here. I'm gonna fall asleep. The other day I was fishing. It was a good day for fishing and all, but for some reason I had like no luck, you know? I was only catching some small fish, nothing else really. Coolest fish I saw all day was a frog near the pond. It was all green and spotty, so that was cool at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, I caught no fish pretty much. And top it all off, it rained at the end of the day. Isn't that just amazing?
Don't lean into me, you fucking bug-eyed freak.
Hey, if you're like addicted to smoking, then you can smoke in here if you want to. I don't mind. I really don't mind. So if you like want to light up a cigarette or weed, then you can smoke if you want. So that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Ooh, I took the wrong turn. I'm not allowed to be this close to a high school.
Wait, what? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Hey, I
Don't
left
just
some
skip over
wrappers
that.
on the floor somewhere. So if you could just pick those up before I drop you off, because I don't want garbage in my car. So if you could, like, pick up the wrappers and throw them out, that'd be great. I'd appreciate that. Thanks.
I mean, I would if I could pick up anything, but I can't really interact with shit in this game.
We should we should go fishing together one day, just you and me. I know a pretty cool pond I go to every time. It's got lots of cool fish. But yeah, we should do that someday.
You make me very uncomfortable. Well, I guess that's it. It's a short little horror game, and there's a man fishing. So, we'll get to the next game after this one. Well, yeah, next game. Next game. Roll the clip. Roll the goddamn clip. They abandoned the God who made them. They sacrificed unto demons who they knew not. Deuteronomy 13:5.
I hadn't heard from my brother in over 3 months,
Ooh, voice
which
acting. This
wasn't
is a
unusual.
a
Nick
rare
tends
pleasure.
to disappear for months at a time, not returning my calls, and then he surfaces again as if nothing had happened. I've gotten used to it. I don't blame him, considering the childhood we had. I've read somewhere that siblings with shared traumatic pasts tend to grow apart faster when they're adults. Then, last night at around 3 a.m., he left a voice message. I heard it when I woke up a few hours later.
Maya, I hope you're okay. I know I haven't been in touch, but I just wanted to let you know. You may not hear from me again. For a while. I don't want you to worry, though. I'm in a spot of trouble, but nothing I can't handle. I'll figure it out. Whatever you do, don't come looking for me. I'll call you when things are right.
I'm gonna go looking for him.
I know I haven't said this enough, but I do love you. Always have.
I'm going to go looking for him.
Goodbye, Maya.
I will find you, bitch. I will find you.
I must have
will-
called him dozens of times, but there was no answer, and then his phone was switched off. I took the next available flight out early next morning. I didn't sleep a wink on the plane. I kept thinking about what kind of trouble he might be in. As soon as I landed, I checked into a motel and then took a cab to the last address I had for him. In the pre-dawn light, the city seemed to grow more decrepit the further in I went, like a thing whose core was growing rotten.
I mean, that's how cities work.
I don't know what kind of trouble he's in, but when we were growing up, after Ma died, when it was just the two of us, he'd come to me when he was in real deep and needed saving. And I would save him.
I mean, cities do tend to get worse the deeper into them you go. Sometimes. Depends on the city, really. Like, is it your New York or is it your Chicago?
I should get this over with quickly. I'll find him, make sure he's okay, then head back. I'm already missing a day at work.
All
Let's
right.
see, he should be at apartment 405.
405. Okay, got it. Left-click object and you're surrounding to interact with them. Never would have guessed.
Whose bright idea was it to leave this open? A child might fall in.
Yeah, a child might fall in, you fucking mook, you goddamn idiot. What were you thinking? And who cares? Forget about it. Who cares if no child come in? We don't care about no lawsuit. Okay, so 405's all the way down around there, so I gotta go all the way around. This sounds like a lovely place. Oh, I can't ding dong. I can't ding dong then ditch.
Hello?
Oh, a shadow. And a dog barking.
Where'd they go? There was someone just here.
Yeah, I swear
Well,
someone was
this is
just
it.
here.
I should just ring the doorbell, see if he answers. Although if he's been drinking, I don't have much hope.
Yep.
I guess he's either not home or he's...
Okay, anyways, that's not working. I think we can just go right inside.
Gosh, what is that smell? There's gotta be a light switch somewhere. Nick? Nick, are you here? Would it hurt to clean up a little?
That smell is piss. He has been pissing all over the room. wrong switch for this room. Door. No.
Right, like this is gonna keep me out.
Light switch, light switch. Where'd the switch? Where'd they switch? For daylight.
There's gotta be a light switch somewhere.
Yes, I know. There, goddamn.
How is he living like this? This is terrible.
I don't know. I've seen worse. I've seen an empty room with just a recliner and a TV on the ground. Hey, the bathroom. What's in here? Yeah, what in here? What in here? Nothing here. Nothing whatsoever.
Nick, are you in there? Are you okay? Open this door.
Yeah, Nikki opened the door.
I guess I should find some other way to get it open.
I guess I should. Little Nikki ain't gonna open up.
I think I just lost my appetite. Why can't he get a bed like a normal person? I remember that shirt. I think I'd given it to him for a birthday.
Yep.
Looks like he's literally living out of a suitcase at this point. He told me he was making money on a freelance web development gig. Was that all a lie? What's he doing with the money he gets?
I'm not sure.
Didn't know he kept this old picture of Ma. This was taken maybe a year before she died, before the cancer started turning her into skin and bones.
That's sad. Oh! Grandma jump scare.
When Ma got sick, he was 8 and I was 15. We watched her waste away and die from cancer. We never knew our father. No kid should have to lose both parents so early. We moved in with Aunt Sheba after that. She mostly left us alone, so I had to pretty much raise him. Or at least I tried. I did the best I could, but hell, I was dealing with my own demons. I guess I made a pretty poor substitute for Ma.
Hey, Ma. Ma, you're breaking my heart, Ma. Ma, come on. Come on, Ma.
I guess I should find some other way to get it open.
Yeah, I get it. Mama. Surely this room has to have some kind of importance. Surely there's no reason I'd just be able to come into the bathroom without any reason of doing so. Maybe there's a key in the lampshade. Some tricky work. Garbage.
The first thing I'm going to help him do is clean this place up. That alone should bring some positivity to his life situation.
Yep. Garbage. Garbage. More garbage. Cigarette butts. Garbage.
Well, there you go. Looks like he's fallen off the wagon again. Oh, Nick, I sometimes think if he hadn't had that accident, if his best buddy Alex hadn't been killed, things might have turned out different for him. He was 16, driving home from a party. Alex in the passenger seat.
Ah, the tragic story.
Nick had no business being behind the wheel that night. He was drunk out of his mind.
Classic story.
Alex was killed on the spot. Nick survived, but he could never forgive himself for Alex's death. With Ma gone, I was supposed to be the parent, rein him in. I should have been tougher with him. I messed up there. I guess I neglected him when it mattered. That's on me.
Yeah, it is. Why couldn't you be a better parent to your younger brother?
This looks like it could use a cleaning. Why does he have to be such a slob?
I don't know. Oh. The door, it opened
Hello?
on its own.
Nick, are you in there? Quit playing. Jeez. Hello?
Oh.
Hello? How did this door open?
Nick's into some ooky spooky shit.
Well, at least I know where all his money. But where the hell is he?
Yeah.
He used to love these consoles growing up. He'd spend hours locked into those games. I guess it was an escape for him after Ma passed and we were living at Aunt Sheba's. The worst period of our lives. He was such a quiet kid back then.
Ah, he got the Xbox. Oh, wait, nah. Hell nah. My man's got the fucking Y box. The power switch for the computer.
I wonder if he still actually plays. He was obsessed with the guitar for a while in school, formed a band. They weren't all that good. Lasted all of 6 months.
But at least he got the gamer chair.
I should check this computer. Maybe it'll give me some clue to what's going on with him.
Yep. Boot failure.
A USB drive? Let me see if I can find one.
Okay, I get it. Let me
A USB drive?
Yeah, I get it.
Just trash. I'm not digging.
Yeah, you say that, but I don't believe it. Okay, I can just kind of walk through the gamer chair, kind of just materialize through it, I guess.
I see his taste in music hasn't changed. All the death metal and occult stuff he was always into.
Yep.
Who unlocked it?
Don't know. Don't care. It's open now, and that's all that matter.
I would need some kind of USB.
Yeah. Thank you. Would have never guessed.
This could be it.
It could be. Got the highlighter.
Random drawer junk.
Alright, USB time. Let's plug that baby in. Sandbox OS. Safety security is something else. Playlog number 1. I finally got it all set up. The Sandbox OS. A heavily secure modded Linux variant running a VPC. And the game contained within this may be overkill, but it's better to be precautious considering the rep/urban legends around this game. A single exe file, not very cleverly named, no instructions to think it took me nearly 6 months to track it down on the dark web. The things I had to do to trawl through to find it, God, I cannot read today. Things I don't think I could ever unsee. I don't have much hope for humanity overway. We're broken beyond redemption. I'll consider taking notes in the next text files. If this game is the real deal, it'd make for interesting reading. I could edit, put it out on Reddit post maybe do accompanying video playthrough would be a cool way to start that gaming content channel I've always wanted to do. Yeah. But never got around to doing. It's easy to start a channel, but not easy to consistently put out content. I admire those who do. Who is he talking about? Ooh, maybe me? With my track record of starting projects, I eventually abandoned them. I think I know how it would end up. Anyways, first things first. I have to get to the game to work. It keeps crashing when I click it. The lore says that it works at random. You just have to keep clicking. The code probably corrupted. The urban legend around the game is fascinating. It's not profoundly disturbing. For example, a guy who played it. Alright. So I just have to keep clicking it, so that's what I'm going to keep doing. Aha, got it. Click to start. WASD. Alright. This just looks like most horror games I play. piles of meat. My favorite. Piles and piles of meat flesh. Hello, sir. Jump up by jun dun yen jun jun gong 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 jung gong gong jung gong gong. Demon, yes, demon. No clue what door that opened, but I heard a door open. Oh! Oh no! No, 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 no! Aw. Crashed. Play log number 3.
That file wasn't there before. I'm sure of it.
Nah, I think it was there before. I think it was just hidden from sight. Got it to run. First impressions, creepy but mostly crappy. A grainy, pixelated PS2 era style walking sim. I hate walking sims. Why do people make them? The game's so also unstable. Crashed 4 times already. Good thing I sandboxed it. It's chewing up OS files and then randomly spitting them back. How is the OS still going? It's lost system folders, everything on the desktop including the playlog text, and even the recycle bin. The game has no credits, no title screen, no save load, and after every crash it randomly teleports you to different levels. It was hard to find, had to trawl through fake leads and BS. I would have given up sooner had I not believed there was some truth behind the stories. I think I finally stumbled on the game almost by accident, following an anon link to a file dump on an Onion server. I found it amidst cryptically named zip archives, many of them full of unspeakable images. The myth of the game, which I pieced together after sifting through volumes of shitpost of slivers of truth, suggested that only one copy can exist at a time, and that it selects the player by allowing itself to be found by those seeking it. It is said to have been birthed in the dark web, that seedy underbelly of humanity's worst impulses, forged not by human hands but by some unknown force. As I spend hours digging into this, old compulsions are inexorably returning. Dark thoughts, guilt, a craving for alcohol. I've started drinking again, it is impossible to resist. The symbols in the graffiti are pre-Sumerian, suggesting an ancient entity is likely a greater demon that latches onto its host. Perhaps most disturbing of all is the notion that it can... Alright. Game again. I am back. Big red dots. The creature. It seems demonic in nature. That is very icky. No good. An icky, no-good creature. Okay, it doesn't seem like they're gonna open that up. I just like paused the actual.
What the hell is this?
How did I not notice this before?
Nick!
Oh, Nick, my brother! Oh no! Aw, game crashed.
I'm
That
pretty sure that
sucks.
was Nick's photo in there. But that makes no sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
I've got to get this game going again.
I do. Just a little restart. Oh,
Jeez, that scared me. Just the lights. The electrics here are falling apart, like the rest of the building.
yep. Just the lights. That's why you're gonna let me close the door, right? That's why you're gonna let me close the door, right? I guess not. Back to the computer. He is a computer boy in a computer world. Play along number 5. Getting worse. Growing signs of the malevolence, walking nightmares, oppressive thoughts, general malaise, an intense craving for defilement. Sounds weird from the other room. Voices, footsteps, shifting shadows. An hour ago, the webcam turned on by itself and I took a pic. I was able to identify the entity from the symbols in the graphics. Baal Nagin, aka the ill spirit of guilt and grief. He's the entry from Deacon, perhaps only demonology wiki with some authenticity. A greater demon from the pre-biblical times, first worshipped by the Lagid sect in the then Samaria, requires human sacrifice, feeds on fatalism, guilt, and grief, manifests in recurring nightmares of killers and the lust/regret cycles of sex offenders, in the dying fugue of dead men, walking in the guilt borne by family members of suicide victims, and the PTSD of war survivors, and the haunting of dread of good people gone irreverently wrong, a vile parasitical being that consumes who it selects. I thought at first that there was no point in the game, just walk from point A to point B, activating shrines, but the simplicity could not be deliberate. The patterns of the symbols, the piles of refuse and filth, the writings on the scrolls, and all of it suggests an invocation. If so, the point of the game may be simply completed. Have I made a terrible mistake? What if I awakened in the deep dark? The game is trying to... Alright, game time. We are back. Oh, Maya. Oh! That was a scary shadow man. I should go see him. Shrine. 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 What a forklift. Boy, that's a pretty interesting interesting trinket you got there, son. Shrine. Hey. Maybe instead of hanging around here playing games, I should find the poison. Poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. Poison specifically made to kill Cusco. Now I should keep playing this game and try to find my product. My miniature. I feel like that was the sound of something opening in the real world. Sadly, I cannot not exit the game world. Because it just brings up the menu for like the actual game I'm playing. Like the actual game itself.
Help me. Please. You have to help me.
Man,
Nick?
Oogity with it.
I'm scared, Maya. It's awful here. Please, help me.
Oh.
That was Nick's voice, I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this PC going again.
Damn,
Hello? Is someone there?
Hello? Hello?
It's too dark in here. I should get the lights on.
Yeah, I should, and then I'm going to turn around. There's a man getting oogity with it behind me. Oh, he's getting oogity in the shower. Sir, you have to stop getting oogity in the shower. It's not good for you. There was no one there.
Nick, but his face.
Oh.
What is happening to me?
He's getting oogity with it. He's getting oogity with it in my presence. My man has found a way to get oogity. Number 12. I saw Alex today. He was there, in the apartment, standing by the far wall. He looked as the same as the day when he did. I saw them all those years ago. On a gurney in a morgue the day after the incident. His body, dead and cold, his face split open and his eyes wide. Despite his horrific wounds and the odd angles of his neck, he was somehow still alive. He called out to me. He was grinning, but I saw the hatred in his dead eyes. I survived the accident. Even though I was the one drunk and driving, I flung out of the car and came unhurt except for a few scratches. He wanted me to follow him. I begged for forgiveness, but I know it's too late for that. There can be no redemption for a man like me. I must go after him. I have no choice. First, I have to call him Maya. I have to warn her. I have to tell her to stay put, not to come looking for me, because I know Maya. She'll come looking for me if she doesn't hear from me for too long. She feels responsible for me, even though she, after all these years, still blames myself for my failures, even though she absolutely shouldn't. If only she knew she's the last good thing I have left in my life. I'm the reason I'm alive. I'm the reason I'm alive. Well, it's because she saved me a million times already, but she can't save me this time. No, not from this. And I can't let her get hurt if I can. She comes here. Game time. Back in the wonderful, wide, waking world. Well, there only seems to be one way to go. I think. Maybe what? Wait, what? I just spun around. Okay, so there's two doors. One of them was locked, so yeah, still, there's only one way to go. Just collecting funky little papers. Everyone's favorite pastime. Collecting funky little papers with funky little drawings on them. God damn, this is such a shit game. Keeps crashing.
What the hell was that?
What the hell was that?
Nick, wait! Nick!
Nick, wait, come back. Come back, Nick. Nicholas, get back here. Get your ass back here,
Nick!
Nicholas. Hair on my tongue. Nicholas, get your ass back here right now.
Nick!
Nick. Nick, come back.
Nick, stop! It's me!
Yeah, Nick, come back. Come back to Shishta. That one song that I don't remember the lyrics to.
What the hell?
Some child just fell down that hole.
I'm not going near that elevator.
I don't know what the hell that was. But never mind, I'm not gonna say that. I can't say that. Ah, the stairs. Do I go up or down? I'm going to go down, even though I should probably go up.
Maya, I'm down here. Come quick.
Maya, come to me, Maya. Maya, I need you. God damn. My man's scared.
Maya, come on. I'm waiting for you, Maya.
Yeah, I bet you
Where
are.
are you? We're all waiting.
All? What do you mean all? I didn't agree to no meetup with multiple people. Nick, my brother in arms, come here and hug me.
You can't save me, Maya. You never could. Even when we were growing up, you couldn't even protect me from myself. The accident, Alex's death, my miserable life, all of it could have been different. If only you'd done what you were supposed to do.
Who are you? What have you done to my brother?
It's him. Goat man jumps in. I was in the room the whole time. Maybe, I don't know.
Sometime later, I found myself back in the apartment. I couldn't remember how I got there. There was no sign of Nick, or the thing that had looked like him. And his computer would no longer turn on. I did the only thing I could. I filed a missing person report and flew home. It's been 6 months since then. I've tried every possible way to locate him, but there's been no word from him. I keep thinking about the thing I saw at the bottom of those stairs, the thing from inside the game. When it came at me, just before its awful malevolence could engulf me, something or someone stepped between us and shielded me.
It was my brother.
I think that's how I got away. I think it was Nick who saved me.
Yes. Well, guys, that was Within. A fun, rather scary horror game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.